Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host narrator, and today we have a story that I'm here to tell you. It's called The Magical Well. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Hope you enjoy the story, and without further ado, let's get into it. Have you ever heard of the Magical Well? You haven't heard of it? Oh, where do I begin? Well, you see, this well was really magical because of his wishes. Gather around and let me tell you this story about the magical well of Spring Hill Valley. Long, long ago, in the town's darkest times, in the middle of the town was a well filled with water. The town's crops were dying, and they didn't have enough money for the trade of food and materials. The mayor of the town, who makes all the families in the valley pay for their taxes, was super rich to the point that he had 3 concubines and so much wealth from everyone's money. But when the town was in a bad state, he didn't care about it. It was till one day a little girl came to fetch some water from the well. That was till a little girl came to fetch some water out of the well. The little girl was crying about not having enough food for her family and how she wishes for it to rain once more. Out of nowhere, there was a tall man behind the well.
"Is that what you truly wish for, my little one?" asked the man.
He had long black hair and gray eyes, plus he was wearing a suit of the finest fabric of the whole town. "Oh yes, more than anything, I want my family to have a full belly and a full meal for lunch."
Very well, said the man, and as he did, he turned and walked away into the mist without a trace. The little girl went to get some water, and all of a sudden, there was a big storm cloud coming towards her. As she'd hurried home with the water bucket in hand, she saw her father in the fields planting and picking the food from the farm. As the storm was coming, the father called his family to come inside for the night. While everyone was in their homes, the little girl handed the water to her mother and started making dinner. With the little food that they had left, the parents gave up their food for the children to eat. But the little girl ate some of her food and gave the remaining food to her parents, along with the others, too. As the night fell upon them, they went to their rooms and fell asleep. But the little girl couldn't sleep. She looked outside the window and saw raindrops falling from the sky. And all over the field, crops started to grow and grow, till it looked like there was enough food for a whole harvest. But the shock of what the girl saw, and the man from the town square was there in the field. With the wave of the wand in his hand, a glimmer of gold light shined on the seed bag, and he wasn't there anymore. After seeing what had happened, she was thankful for the man for what he had did, and fell asleep happily. With the rise of dusk upon the town, the family got up and ready for today's work. Once they went outside, there was a full field of crops ready to be picked for a full harvest. With tears came down the farmer's face and a beaming of joy. They would have full bellies at last, after a long struggle. With that, the little one that saw everything did not tell them about the man from the well. She kept it a secret, not saying anything about it. Later on the day, she came back to the well, and in hand was a flower crown. She placed the flower crown on the well wall and said thank you. Right then, as she left, the man appeared.
"You're welcome, little one. I'm glad that your family will have a full belly at last. Have a blessed day."
And the man took the flower crown and went on his day back into the well. But little did he know, one of the townspeople saw what had happened and went up to the well and made a wish. With that, his ill mother would get better soon. With the man wishing so hard with all his might, the man came out of the well and asked,
Tell me, is that what you truly wish for?
Yes, please, more than anything, but please help her. While the man got on his knees, the man was helped up by the man from the well.
Very well then, you'll get your wish. Then, once I make your wish, I need you to go home and do your regular day.
Right then, the man disappeared like he did. But as for the man that was on his knees, he got up and went home to care for his ill mother. But I wasn't so sure if he'll come or not. Right as the sky turned black, they went to sleep for that night. By the next morning, the man's ill mother's health gotten better. Later on that day, the man and his mother came by the well to place some baked goods on the well's wall. Later on, the whole town heard about the magical well and its wishes. They would leave gifts for the well as thanks. The town was rebuilt from ground up. People from out of town came to trade. The townspeople got more money to make trades and their homes were fixed. And they had more food, plus new clothes. Over time, the town's mayor got even more upset about the town being fixed and clean for once in the past month. When the mayor collected the taxes, to his surprise, the people didn't pay him a single penny. And with this, a furious spite in his head, he spied on the townspeople for how they got so much money in the past month. Throughout the past 3 weeks, he couldn't find anything what made them rich. Till one evening, the mayor saw one of the townspeople walking up to the well. When the mayor saw the man that came out of the well and sent that person away that night, the mayor followed that person to their home. He saw a little kid in bed, looked really sick. As he watched them till they fell asleep, right then the man appeared in the front door with a wand in his hand, and with a wave of his wand, a beam of light landed on the child's body. Once the deal was done, he was gone. With what he saw that night, he rushed home with a jealousy in his heart. Having looking over the money in his safe room, he had an awful idea. The next morning, he came to the well with a wish for that more wealth had. When the man appeared, but this time it was different. With the merry wish, he could not do.
No, I cannot make your wish come true. Why not? You haven't done any good deeds in the past month. I only give those who have good hearts wishes. But you did not help the town when they were in desperate need, so I cannot give you this wish.
So you're just not making it come true because of my axe? You will regret it for saying no to me.
When the mayor said that, the man disappeared right then. Within the outcome of this, the mayor took everything that the townspeople loved and kicked them out of their homes. With what he had done, he thought he got away with everything. The nice clear sky was no longer clear, but dark clouds over the sky. With what happened came to the town, the man from the well came out to see the darkness and the sadness over the people. The townspeople noticed that he came out and begged the man to stop the mayor. The townspeople told him what happened. The man was mad, and that the mayor did this over the greed of his heart. The man had a plan. He told the townspeople to bring him here for his wish. But they were shocked to hear him say that. They begged him not to grant his wish, but he never said granting it. The townspeople soon learned that the plan, and they brought him to the town's well. They brought a pleased mayor whose wish would be granted. Once was the well. The townspeople gathered around, seeing what would happen. The man came out of the well, and stepping out with his wand, he told the mayor to close his eyes, but little did he know, He was over the well wall and was being held by the collar of his suit, shouting to put him down, but the man asked if he was right. The townspeople yelled out no and told him to drop him. As what the people said, the mayor begged and shouted for help from his wives, but no one will help him down. With the wave of the man's wand, off goes the mayor, down the well to who knows where. One of the townspeople asked where he went. The man told him it would be a place where he can learn his lesson. With a beam of magic burst from the well, and the man noticed that it was time to go. As he turns to the townspeople and said his goodbyes to them, another wave of his wand over the townspeople, stuff, homes were all back. The town grew around the man, crying and wishing him the best of luck for what he came. As for the man, he walked back to the well and smiled at the people. Right then, he was gone. The town's well lost its magic, along with the man. Every day, they would leave flowers in memory of the man that helped their poor town. But over the years, they grew bigger and better, till the well fell apart bit by bit. The people of the new generation learned of the well and the man. Every time the well would break or fall apart, they would get fixed, and with new walls and bricks. With this tale has come to an end, a new story awaits to be read. Until the next story to be told, I await your time. Goodbye.